ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Today we are going to discuss the 14th body of Asakivar by Tan Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. One thing what we will repetitively see in whole Gurbani Guru, especially in Asakivar also, that Maharaj has stressed a lot on two things. There are two things which are common throughout the Asakivar, and repetitively Guru Nanak Dev Ji has an example uh, by different means. Uh, One is the ego, and the second is the worldly knowledge. Sometimes, even when we read some scriptures, also some old granths, also, but we use that kind of a knowledge to argue and discuss with each other rather than improving our life, because Gurbani Guru is not for arguments. Gurbani Guru is for love, practical, and meeting Vaheguru. But we see that Guru Nanak Dev Ji is really stressing on these things. But at the end of the day, everything becomes ego. So there's a full body, full section in Asakivar dedicated to Home. But again, repetitively, we will see. So we can kind of take a guess here that how big disease the Home is. That Guru Sahib, as our doctor, he's repetitively giving us the medicine to remove that ego. Here also, let's read the slope first and then we'll go line by line. Simmal rukh saraira at dirag at much oye je ave aas kar jahe nirase kit फल फिक्के फुल बक बके ਕੰਮ ਨ ਆਵੇ ਪਤ ਮਿੱਠਤ ਨੀਵੀ ਨਾਨਕਾ ਗੁਣ ਚੰਗਿਆਈਆਂ ਤਤ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਨਿਵੈ ਆਪ ਕੋ ਪਰ ਕੋ ਨਿਵੇ ਨ ਕੋਏ ਤਰ ਤਰਾਜ਼ੂ ਤੋਲੀਐ ਨੀਵੈ ਸੋ ਗੋਰਾ ਹੋਏ ਅਪਰਾਧੀ ਦੂਣਾ ਨਿਵੈ ਜੋ ਹੰਤਾ ਮਿਰਗਾਹੇ ਸੀਸ ਨਿਵਾਇਆ ਕਿਆ ਥੀਐ ਜਾ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਕਸੁੱਤੇ ਜਾਏ. See, again, Guru Sahib is giving us an example of a simmal tree. I don't know what that tree is called in English, but it just imagine any tree with the tall tree, fat, tall, very stable kind of a tree, very, very stable tree, very strong tree. That's an example. I'm saying it's so tall and it has fruits also, it has flowers also. And the birds, what they try to do is the birds come to that tree and try to eat those flowers and the fruits. So this is kind of an example. So let's go line by line here. Simmal rukh saraira at dirag atmuch. It's a strong, tall, fat tree, right? And it has flowers also. Oye je ave askar jaye nirase kit. Oye as in the birds come there and they comes with hopes that they can they have to do a hard work to climb, I mean to fly on the top of the tree, to eat the flowers, eat the fruits, and they'll feel good. But the moment they taste it, that trees, the fruits and flowers are kind of bland. They are kind of very khatte, right? Very sour. It's like bakbake as in tasteless. So they go out. They basically leave disappointed birds. They come with a lot of hopes. And they go disappointed. Why? because fal fikke, full bak bake, kam na ave pat, the fruits and flowers, their expectations were there from that tree that they're gonna be enjoying it and loving the flowers and loving the fruit out of it. But what is Maharaj is talking about here? Maharaj is talking about us here, our mind. Our mind, if it is very, say, my people say, oh, I'm a very strong person from my mind, it doesn't matter to me about anything. My target is, we have a lot of home. My target is okay to become a millionaire, billionaire, and you are so much in ego. We are so much in ego that we don't feel that like that people around us better than us. We feel like we are the best, and we are like just strong and thick and straight like a simple tree, right? And anybody who comes close to us, what they get is the sourness, the ego, all the negative vibrations. But Maharaj is saying, how can people enjoy our company if we are humble? Next line, Maharaj tells us, ਮਿੱਠਤ ਨੀਵੀਂ ਨਾਨਕਾ ਗੁਣ ਚੰਗਿਆਈਆਂ ਤਤ. Maharaj says, in summary, if we will see the trees which have lower stems and all, heavy fruits, and they slide down even when the storm will come, they will not break. Wherever the wind will flow, they will go down like that. And the fruits are very tasty, yummy, sweet. The flowers are beautiful, and they are very humble trees. So Maharaj is giving us an indication how the ego can basically spoil us, and people will not even like the vibrations around us. So Maharaj ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਤੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਤਨ ਕੇ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਨਾ, ਖੜਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਤੂੰ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਹੋਮੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੂੰ ਖੇਡਦਾ ਹੈ. You play in home, you play in ego. Everything is about you, I. What is happening is you have so much an ego that nobody wants to do your company. The only time your company will be appreciated when you will be humble. Now the second part is actually very interested. Maharaj says, सबको नीवे आपको, सबको नीवे आपको, पर को नीवे न कोए, तार तराजू तोलिए, नीवे सुगोरा हुए. Maharaj says, but some people have this fake humility. They have a fake humbleness. They they are being humble for themselves. Sometimes when we see, we go into the market and all, we buy some stuff and all, and people are very nice because they see, oh, the customers are there, they're going to buy something for us, and they speak nicely. We feel like they are humble, but they are being humble. Why? Because they want to sell their thing. They have an agenda towards that. But the moment you will be a little bit bitter with them, little bit koda with them, they will also be bitter with them because they are shielding their home, shielding their their ego so that they can sell their stuff. Tar tarazu toliya nive sugora hoye. Maharaj says, no doubt, if we will, tarazu is a balance kind of. No doubt, the people who are humble, the fruits or the talks which they will do will be sweet and everything. Even if you will put it in the balance, they will be heavy. The humble people will be heavy because of their fruit, because of their good qualities. But Maharaj says, don't be fooled. Next line Maharaj tells us. Maharaj says, Aparadi duna nive so jo hanta mirgahe. Maharaj says, the sinner, who is the sinner? The sinner is the person who has an agenda, who has thoughts to loot you, just like some people, right? Some thieves or something, right? Sometimes the thieves will come, they will trick you, right, to steal your stuff and all. And they will be very nice to you. You'll say, oh, he's a nice guy, he's helping me out and all that stuff. Sometimes in business relationship, sometimes at the workplace, and then you feel like ditched. So Maharaj says, Be very careful what is the real humility, what is the fake humility. Because the fake humility, they are doing it for their agenda. They are not bowing actually in front of you. That's what Maharaj is saying here. Maharaj says, Sabko nive aapko, parko nive na koi. They are not bowing in front of you. Nive as in basically bowing down to you, but they are bowing down to their agenda. That's why they are being humble. So Maharaj says, aparadhi as in criminals, they will also have this quality, but it is a fake humility. So be very careful. And Maharaj next line tells us, Sis nivaye kya thiye, jar dek sudde jaye. In the mind, something else is going on, but they are saying this way, right? They are matha taking in front of people. They are matha taking in front of, they're bowing down in front of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. They're bowing down in front of, a lot of people, and showing that they are very, very humble. But inside, it is all corruption there. I says, what is the benefit of this showing that you're so much humble? What is the benefit of bowing down? So this is the same thing, right? When we bow down in front of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, if we are not going to believe what Guru Granth Sahib Ji is telling us, or if we are not going to take all the hukams of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, or ignore, right? I mean, we see in the Gurdwara people just go to eat langar, right? Sometimes that's a reality. They will go and they will matha take because Sangat is sitting. What will other people think if I will not matha take, right? That thing is happening. They don't know what is going on inside what is the hukam of Guru Sahib, right? We're looking here and there. Our mind is not stable. Our mind is wandering. We're just going there, looking at the Sangat, how that person, what is that person wearing, what that person is doing, judging each other. Oh, that person is not Amrit Chak. This person is Amrit Chak. Oh, that person is not Gursikh. That person is Gursikh. Even the Gursikhs people, they do that. So Mara says, what are you doing? Right? And now you're coming and bowing down in front of Tanchiri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. What is the benefit? The When we bow down in front of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, there is a very, very important lesson to be learned, that it is a contract from between us and Guru Sahib, that today I am going to leave my mat and I am going to take the mat of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. So it is very important that we understand that we are taking the wisdom of Guru Sahib. And let's go to the next mahalla. Pad pustak sandhya badang mil pujas bagal samadang mukh ਝੂਟ ਬਿਭੂਖਣ ਸਾਰੰਗ ਤ੍ਰੈਪਾਲ ਤਿਹਾਲ ਵਿਚਾਰੰਗ ਗਲ ਮਾਲਾ ਤਿਲਕ ਲਿਲਾਟੰਗ ਦੋਇ ਧੋਤੀ ਬਸਤਰ ਕਪਾਟੰਗ ਜੇ ਜਾਣਸ ਬ੍ਰਹਮੰ ਕਰਮੰਗ ਸਭ ਫੋਕਟ ਨਿਸ਼ਚੋ ਕਰਮੰਗ ਤੋ ਨਾਨਕ ਨਿਹਚੋ ਧਿਆਵੈ ਵਿਣ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਵਾਟ ਨਾ ਪਾਵੈ. Maharaj saying, you are reading the religious scriptures. Maharaj is especially talking about the Brahmins and the Pandits, the old days the Pandits and Brahmins were. Maharaj says they were reading the different scriptures, not to have a spiritual growth, but they were doing it so that when they are in the arguments with somebody, or when they are in debates sitting, there used to be a debates in the old times between the Brahmins and all, between the Pandits and Sadhus and Siddhas. They used to come, Pandits and Brahmins and a lot of people, they used to get ready and read all these scriptures, not for the spiritual growth, but to win these spiritual debates. Maharaj says, you bow your head, silpujas, bagal samadang. What are you doing? Pad pustak sandhya badang. Whole day you are reading and reading the books, the religious books, and trying to increase your knowledge so that you can sit in the debate. And then what you do? Sil pujas bagal samadang. Sil is like a stone or a kind of a rock, or you can say that's regarded as a sacred one. And in olden days, all the idols were made out of the sil patthar. So Maharaj is saying, Sil pujas bagal samadang, that you are going and doing the worshipping of this sil pattar. At the end of the day, it is still a stone. So you're worshipping a stone, and then you close your eyes and you sit, and you are sitting in silent and telling people that you are sitting in samadhi, but inside your mind the corruption is going on. Chupa chup na hovai je laye raha livtar, Maharaj says in Japji Sahib, right? That you are sitting there silently, and you are saying, oh, you are chup, as in you are silent, and you are correct connected directly with Vaheguruji. But Maharaj says at the end, what is happening? Your mind is still speaking. Your mind has not gone into the nirvichar avastha. The mind has still a lot of thoughts. Maharaj says, but you are doing a drama and acting in front of the people so that people can appreciate you, so that people can worship you. Mukh chhoot bepukhan sarang, and you are talking lies to other people so that you can be known as the great person, right? You're lying about yourself, you're lying about, because everything we are doing is out of the ego, and we have an agenda. So Mara is saying that's what we are doing. Tripal tihar bicharang. Mara is saying tripal as in the three lines. You have read some three good lines out of the scriptures, and you have memorized that. Some people are proud of memorizing so much Gurbani also. Again, that is good thing. Remember yesterday we were talking about when we memorize Gurbani, there's a purpose of memorizing, because we don't know what the circumstances will be tomorrow. If we are sitting in the jail or something where they are not giving us any scriptures or any books to read, if we have memorized the Gurbani, it's good. But Maharaj is talking about that some people, they are memorizing the scriptures and all, so that they can be, felt that okay, they are great, they want to become great in front of the other people. That's their agenda. Gal mala tilak lilatak. Now Maharaj is talking about the physical appearance also, that you are wearing a mala, rosary in your neck. You have a tilak. You have this, you must have seen that the pandits sometimes, even a lot of people also, they wear this, I don't know, this kind of a line, the colorful thing out there on their head. It's made out of the sandalwood, right? It's called chandan also. They say, oh, okay, it makes you cool, it is good. But normally, when you see people with the tilaks and all these signs and all, you feel like they are religious people, right? Similarly, people can look into our turbans, and when we wear a kirpan and we wear a bana, we have to be khalas, but we have to not just be khalas from outside, from inside also. Our mind should be also khalas. That's what Maharaj is talking about here. Galmala tilak lilatang, doe toti bastar kapatang. Maharaj says you're keeping two totis. Toti is that the cloth, the lion cloth, which they kind of roll around themselves. It's white in color. You keep it two. One, you keep it so that when you have to go to the bathroom and all, and the second you keep it when you have to do the puja. Maharaj is talking about these religious rituals which we are doing. We are, remember yesterday we discussed about the Shabad. अंतर मैल लगी ना जाने बाहरों मल मल धोए, that you are not recognizing the filth which is inside your heart, it's inside your mind. All that corruption, you are judging people, you are involved in gossiping and slandering, you are busy and you're doing a lot of things, but you are not recognizing the filth inside. Outside you are cleaning yourself like crazy. You want to look in a certain way so that people can appreciate you, you can be great in front of the people. But Maharaj says, Je Janas Brahmang Karmang Sab Fokat Nischo Karmang. Maharaj says, if you know what the karams you need to perform, what is the rahat of mind, without the rahat of mind, without the discipline of the mind, discipline outside is fokat, as in it is fake, it is nothing. You need to have a full faith in Nam, in cleaning your mind, on how to clean your mind in Satguru, in Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. We need to have a full faith. Maharaj says, when we will have a full faith, when we will have the deep faith, kaho nanak neh chote ave, and then we will put our dhyan to the naam, what will happen? When Satguru Vat na pave, then Satguru will help us and show us the path. Vat as in path. But without the Satguru outside, without the Satguru inside, we will not be able to see the path. That path, that path is of love. This path which we want to go is path of love. Outside rituals, if we are performing and we are not cleaning our mind, we are not doing anything inside, then all is fake. It's just to show people. So every time, the lesson which I take from this Shabad is that anything which we are doing, just think twice. Are we doing it for people? Are we doing it for us? Or are we doing it for Vaiguruji? Because us as in man, as in ego, we are doing it for people to show others. That also involves ego. But when we want to meet Vaiguru, we have to keep our ego on the side. A lot of times when we attend the conferences and all, or some group meetings, and when we have to discuss in corporate world, when we have to discuss about certain agenda and all, they say leave your egos behind, leave your titles behind, because oh, I am a director, I am a vice president, I am a senior vice president, I am a CEO of the company, whatnot, right? They say when we come in a sangat, same thing. It doesn't matter what your experiences of life are, we need to put them behind, and we have to all try to learn from Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, because ego is the biggest wall, right? That's why we read in Japji Sahib, Kiv Sachiara Hoya, Kiv Kuda Tutta Pal, Hukam Razai Chalna, Nanak Likhya Nal. That how can we become Sachiar? How can we become truthful? Maharaj says how. Maharaj is basically helping us answering that question, that how can we break this wall of ego? And we can only break the wall of ego if we will abide to the hukam, if we will get connected to the naam. And who can give us the naam? Only Satguru can give us the naam. Paudi kappad roop suhavana, ਛੱਡ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਾਵਣਾ ਮੰਦਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਪੇ ਹੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਹੁਕਮ ਕੀਏ ਮਨ ਭਾਵਦੇ ਰਾਹ ਪੀੜੈ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਵਨਾ ਨੰਗਾ ਦੋਜਕ ਚਾਲਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਦਿਸੈ ਖਰਾ ਡਰਾਵਨਾ ਕਰ ਔਗਣ ਪਛੋਤਾਵਣਾ Kar Ogan Pachotavana. Maharaj is again now talking about the physical thing. First, Maharaj was talking about the religious robes and the religious appearance, physical things. Now, Maharaj is talking about the beautiful clothes which we wear, the fashion which we do, the what you call this surki bindi, right? To make to look yourself beautiful, to make yourself beautiful. Maharaj says before, in the before only ladies used to do it, right? All the powder and everything on the skin and all that stuff, cosmetics, that is the right word. But now even the men do it. I know the men also go and to the beauty parlors and they do it also. But this is a realization. Guru Nanak Dev Ji here is saying that you are wearing beautiful clothes, you are using cosmetic, but at the end of the day, everything is going to perish. You are going to leave all these cosmetics, all these beautiful clothes behind. Manda changa apna, ape hi kita pavana. Maharaj says, whatever we will do, if we don't have a naam, whatever karams, whatever actions we will do, we will be rewarded based on that. No, Vaheguru Ji is not going to reward us. Okay, oh, that person has beautiful clothes. They have a lot of money. They did. They always carried themselves so beautifully. Oh, that person is good. No, that is not the way how it operates. It operates what karams you are doing. Are we doing all our karams, all our actions based on our ego, or are we doing the seva? And in that seva, nishkam seva, where there is no agenda associated it. When we are connected with Vaheguru, and when then we serve, that seva is only pravan, or that seva is only approved in the court of Vaheguru, nothing else. But if we are doing langar seva or any seva which we are doing, and we are not connected with Vaheguru, that seva is not seva, it becomes an agenda at that point of time. ਹੁਕਮ ਕੀਏ ਮਨ ਭਾਵਦੇ ਰਾਹ ਪੀੜੈ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਵਨਾ. Maharaj says, doesn't matter who you are, whether you are a Hindu, you are a Muslim, you are a Sikh, you are a Christian, you are a Jain, or anybody. If you have not been connected with the Naam, you will be going through a path which is very and very thin path, which is very congested path, and you have to go through this. And the jumps and the servants of angel of deaths, the doots, we call them doots, right? The five doots, they become the jump when they come outside. These doots will take us through this congested path, which will be very difficult for us to walk on. And sometimes what will happen, based on our karmas, if we have done very, very bad things in our life, if we were always and always our mind was busy in doing tammoguni karams, especially but of lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego, gossiping and slandering, hate, lies. If we kept on doing all the time, Maharaj says, what will happen? Nanda nanga dojak chalya ਤਾਂ ਦਿਸੈ ਖਰਾ ਡਰਾਵਨਾ, because people will be able to see out there your subtle body. Maharaj is talking about a sukham shrir here, the subtle body. Your all these organs will be seen because you will be nanga, because everything will be shown you. And when you are living in this world, when we are living in this world, we are trying to hide our bad karmas. But when we go out there, we can't hide anything. All that those curtains goes away, because now will then is the time when we will be judged based on our karmas, and all our organs will be seen by everybody out there. ਕਰ ਔਗਣ ਪਛੋਤਾਵਣਾ, ਕਰ ਔਗਣ ਪਛੋਤਾਵਣਾ. Then you will realize, then we will realize that we have done so much bad karms, and there will be nothing or nobody which can help us. This is a lot to ponder in this 14th body. This is the end of 14th body. It's a lot to ponder, lot to ponder on when we get involved on egos. Sometimes we have subtle egos, everybody of us, including me, we all have that. But the thing is, when we come to the sangat, we have to realize that with the Gurbani Guru, that's what the Gurbani Guru does to us. It will let us self introspect what organs we are doing, what kind of a thoughts we are carrying. It's very easy to point fingers on other people. Okay, that person is doing like that. But it is difficult to point this finger back to yourself and realize that we have done that. Until or unless we will not accept it, will not be able to move forward. Our wisdom should be only and only coming from Guru Nanak Dev Ji, coming from Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, coming from Gurbani Guru, not from a human being. Always remember that. Always and always. We will not fail if we will make this our habit, that anything, any viewpoint which is kept by anybody, including me, if it is not as far as Gurbani, when we should leave that opinion, that we should leave that opinion. Whenever we go somewhere, we go to the Gurdwara and all, we pick the good things. What are the good things? Which matches the stamp of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, not match the stamp of our own wisdom. We have to leave our wisdom behind. Until or unless we will not leave our wisdom behind, the ego will continuously haunt us till the end of our life. And Maharaj has described here what will happen if that ego we will continue whole our life. Anji, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Any questions related to whatever we discussed today?
Can you hear me, son? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I just want to say I heard something that I thought was really good. Someone was talking about if someone were to sell you some stock, some stock in the stock market, and they said it's going to be worth absolutely zero when, in the end it's going to be worth it. I don't know when it's going to be zero, but it's going to be 5 years, 10 years. I don't know at all. And that's what our life is. If we invest all of our life in these worldly things, trying to get money, trying to get houses, all those things, in the end, it's all going to be zero at the time of our death. It might be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And so it was talking about how important it is to live a spiritual life. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought that was
I
really
totally, yeah. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Howard. Absolutely. Right. When we should not go crazy, we should do our duties, right? Maharaj is so amazing, right? Maharaj has given us, Guru Nanak Dev Ji never told us, uh, you know, not to you do your daily duties. Maharaj told us every time you have been sent into this world to you do your daily duties, right? But you should not go crazy about it. The balance should be there all the time. If you are behind collecting money and all, our mind will be always there. I know so many people, morning comes, they will open whatever the stock apps are, they'll continuously look into this. So it went high, it went down, what is happening out there? That's crazy. If you're investing money or something a little bit here and there, that's fine, but don't go crazy about anything. Balance has to be there, and that balance will only come through the wisdom of Tanshiri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, not through the wisdom of a human being. Hanji, Hanji Vaiguru. और कोई क्वेश्चन, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन वाहिगुरु? Okay, so this was as clear straightforward, है ना, बिल्कुल सिद्धी गल मालक ने ਕੀਤੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਮਾਲਕ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ ਹਉਮੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਬਹੁਤ, ਆਪਾਂ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ 'ਚ ਹਉਮੈ ਰੱਖੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਉੱਚਾ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। We want to become millionaires, we want to become billionaires, we just want to be, you know, great in this world. Maharaj is telling us even the next swas, the next breath might not come. ਅਗਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਵਾਸ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਆਉਣਾ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣਾ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ। ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਾਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਸਵਾਸ ਹੀ ਮਾਰਜ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਾਂਗੇ, what will happen if we Maharaj will stop our breath? What are we going to do with these stocks or this money and anything? Kids will remember us maybe for a year, 2 year, 3 years, some maybe 5 years, 10 years, and then it will be just a talk in some conversation when we are sitting, right? Don't worry about it, about your kids. Don't worry much. Just do your duties and let things happen on their own. Yes, show them the right path, show them the path of Gurbani Guru. That, yes, that is our responsibility, but that's it. Don't put too much effort in improving their achievements in the world, right? Because the real happiness is going to be from Gurbani Guru. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਸਲੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੁੱਖ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਸੁੱਖ ਉਹ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਦੇਣਾ। And not by just reading. I'm sorry, I have a bad news for you. If you keep on reading again and again, if you're doing 100 parts and all that stuff, it's not going to help you. We have to earn it. We have to do a practical of Gurbani. What Gurbani tells us, we have to do it, not just by reading it. ਸਿਰਫ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੜਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ, ਉਹ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ। ਜੋ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਮਾਉਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ। Any other questions? If not, let's do Simran.
Yeah,
ठीक है जी.
is the Gurdwara open yet for Simran? In
Yeah,
Fremont?
Gurdwara, actually we started we started doing Simran every Saturday now. So today was the first day, second day actually. For me, it was the first day, but it was a second day from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m., 10:50 a.m.
But
Every Saturday in Fremont Gurdwara Sahib, yes, it
the 3
started.
a.m. is not open?
Sorry?
The early morning, is that open?
Oh, yes, early morning. Amrit
The-
Vela is open.
Yeah, the
Yes,
3 a.m. is open?
yes, yes, it is
Okay,
open.
okay, good.
Yeah. So it from 1:30 a.m. till 4 a.m. They do in Fremont Gurdwara Sahib. Yes, that is also open. ठीक है जी. आओ जी, let's do. हाँ जी, कवल वाहिगुरु जी.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ.
ਵੀਰ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਸੀਗਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਵੀ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਬਟ ਅੱਜ ਹਉਮੈ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲ ਹੋ ਹੀ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹਾਂਗੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਏਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਸੋਚ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਉਹ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਹਨਾ ਜੇ ਉਵੇਂ ਹਉਮੈ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਹਾਊ ਟੂ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਵਧਾਈਏ ਜਾਂ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹੀਏ ਜਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ ਏਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਿ ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਦੂਰ ਰਹਿਣ ਮਤਲਬ ਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਵੀ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਨਾ ਹਉਮੈ ਜੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਵੇਂ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ.
ਸੋ
Thank
ਉਹ
you.
ਅਸੀਂ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕਰੀਏ ਜਾਂ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹੀਏ ਜਾਂ ਜਸਟ
ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੇ ਨਾ, ਫਸਟ ਆਫ ਆਲ ਕੰਗ੍ਰੈਚੁਲੇਸ਼ਨਸ that you have recognized that, ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਈ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਰੈਕੋਗਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ. ਸਾਡੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ, ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੈਕੋਗਨਾਈਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਚ ਹਉਮੈ ਹੈਗੀ. when you start realizing, first of all, be thankful to ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਇਹ realization ਦੇ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਤੀ ਹੈ. That means the kirpa, the blessing of ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ has already started because now we are recognizing that we have an ego. Number one. Number two, we can decrease this ego only with the kirpa of Vaheguru. Continuously before doing the Simran, do the Ardas. All the time, do the Ardas. That okay, I don't want this, right? Listen to more and more Kirtan. All the time, even when you are working, Bendya Utdya Har Naam Te Aiye. All the time remember Vaheguru. Antargat, or if you can do it loud while doing working, Vaheguru. Simran ਆਪਾਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਧਾਣਾ ਹੈ. We have to increase our Simran. Chanting increase. ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਏਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਖਿਆਲ ਆਉਣਾ, whenever we get this kind of a thought, start doing Simran right away inside. When we will do right away, that thought will go away. Because ਹਉਮੈ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਹਉਮੈ ਵੀ. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਹੀ ਸਹਾਈ ਹੈ. ਤੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਗਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ, if these 5 thieves, these doots really create a problem for us, then what we have to do, loud Simran. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Let people call you crazy, that's fine. If somebody is around and saying what this person is doing, let them call you crazy, right? ਲੇਕਿਨ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਵਧਾਣਾ ਹੈ. ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਰਦੇ ਆ, ਫਿਰਦੇ ਆ, ਬਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਉੱਠਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ. ਬਸ ਉਹਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਬਣਾਉਣੀ, ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਬਣਾਉਣੀ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਓਕੇ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ. ਵਾਹਿ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਫਤਿਹ
ਜੀ. ਹਾਂਜੀ ਓਕੇ, ਆਓ ਜੀ. Now we have to close our eyes. When we say Vah, we listen. When we say Guru, we listen. And our eyes should be in the front of our nose tip. ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਬਣਾ ਲਓ ਪਿਆਰ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ. Just look here, look into the empty space and close your eyes out here. And now let's start doing Simran. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,